Welcome to Parental Education, Module 2, Conception to Birth, Lecture 2, Health Checkup. Below are the contents. 46 chromosomes, 23 from man, 23 from woman. Good health. Diseases or illness can be avoided. Don't buy sperm. Avoid surrogate mother. Prepare an adequate bill of health. Treat your environment and behavior. Now let's go into details. Before thinking of having a child, it is important for the couple to do what we call a health checkup. Call your nearest physician or doctor. Book an appointment. It will be better to book an appointment with your wife if you're a man, and also with your husband if you're a woman. Go both of you to see a physician and do a health checkup. Because on the first point, a child is created from 23 chromosomes from the man to the sperm and 23 chromosomes from the woman by the egg. So it is important for you to have a good health checkup to make sure that you are in the perfect health to release the perfect and best quality of chromosomes that will be able to merge together with your wife if you're a man to basically start the fertilization of the egg, because the child will be affected later on if you are involved, if you have a very bad health. If you are a woman, do not involved in act of drinking and smoking. If you're a man, try to be healthy, eat good food in that moment before engaging in the act of sex to make sure that you're in the perfect health. So do a health checkup with your nearest physician. Point number 2, be in good health. If you're planning to have a child as a couple, don't lead a life that is not healthy. Eat the right kind of food, have a good amount of sleep, make sure that your mind is also healthy before engaging in the act of sex. Be in the perfect good condition. A health checkup in point number 3 can help to avoid diseases and illnesses. Your doctor will be able to tell you, okay, you have this sort of disease, so it is not advisable to join together with your wife if you're a man and have sex, because wait until you are healthy to engage in the act of sex, because the chromosome that you will release from your sperm if you're a man can be affected because you are sick, and that will affect later on your child. If you're a woman, the same thing. It might affect your egg and later on the child might suffer. Point number 4, we don't advise to buy sperm. It is not advisable to buy sperm because you do not know the spiritual state of the person that you're buying the sperm from. Remember, the act of sex and to have a child is spiritual. You are calling in a different spirit. Okay? And you do not know the sperm donor's spiritual state that has led to them to be in a certain way physically, and when they basically provide their sperm, you do not know the physical and biological and also spiritual state of the sperm that you are buying. Maybe it is not in affinity with your lifestyle and also your own life. Point number 5, avoid a surrogate mother. This also is another point because you do not know the spiritual state of the mother who is giving her womb for your child. So it is important, especially as a responsible couple, to avoid having a surrogate mother. because the spirit that will come to incarnate the child would be in affinity with the mother who's carrying the child, and not you, the woman who has just given her egg to grow in another woman's womb. So you have to know the spiritual state of the surrogate mother. Suppose you are a Christian and you get a surrogate mother who's a Hindu, or suppose you are a Hindu, you get a surrogate mother who's a Christian, or suppose you are somebody and then you get a surrogate who you do not know their state of life. Is very difficult. Suppose you have a certain kind of lifestyle, and then you buy sperm from someone who has a different types of lifestyle. All this may affect, later on the child might end up causing you problems. The next point, prepare an adequate bill of health. When you visit the physician, prepare a bill of health from the physician. Make sure that you're in perfect health condition, both you and your wife, before you can get involved in the act of sex. Why? This leads us to our next point. Because you have to treat your environment and also treat your behavior. If you're a man, treat your wife in the right way. If you're a wife, treat your husband in the right way. Treat your environment. Make sure that your environment is clean, even physically, and also clean mentally as well, towards your mind, so that you can be able to be in the right state of mind before engaging in the act of sex. Have a bill of health. If you are sick, seek for treatment, so that you can be able to be in the perfect health condition for you as a man to release the very good quality sperms, which has the perfect 23 chromosomes, and also the 23 chromosomes from a woman should also be in perfect health to fuse in and create an envelope that the spirit will come to incarnate, and this child will grow up in a healthy manner to avoid any other external complications for this child later on. This leads us to the end of our lecture 2 on health checkup under module 2, conception to birth, of our course on parental education.